Assalamualaikum, I am Siti Soliha. In this video, I will explain the process of design project from the beginning until the completion of master plan. The first step of doing this project is by doing site inventory using 150 scale. The location taken was in between of BK block classroom with area of 17.5 meter by 8.5 meter. The area only has 2 tall trees and a table set under 1 tree. The next step is doing a programming on landscape planning. The concept idea of design chosen is maze garden. The reason I choose maze garden concept is because of the unique and tricky pathway the design has. Besides, this design is focused on having a great leisure time in a beautiful garden. This concept does represent some little adventures in order to find the end of the maze path and also giving some personal space for resting in the garden. The hardscape and softscape element fit in the garden is also not much as to give a simple touch to this design. The hardscape included our swing, bench, decking, water fountain and pergola, while softscape used our flower plant, shrub and deciduous plant tree that represent English garden. All of these elements were not more than just to give pleasant feeling while having leisure time in the garden. There are 3 areas which are rest area, information area and explore area. Next, bubble diagram that located the activity onto 3 parts which are active area, semi-active area and passive area. This is the further step of the bubble diagram which is known as functional diagram. Switch with the theme English garden. This garden design begins with an archway for the entrance and exit. This garden was filled with hedges that have benches, swings and decking at the end of every maze pathway. The focal point was located at the center of the garden, which is a water fountain. The type of plant used also represent English theme when there are yellow flame tree, Izora and elegant zinnia flower. This is the conceptual diagram with more detailed design look. Here, there will be 3 kinds of activity which are the area that student will be able to having an information about the plants in the garden, exploring area in between the hedges to find the end of the maze pathway, and resting area that has pergola and decking. This preliminary diagram is a complete design for the garden which next process will be turned into master plan, the final product of this project. There are several issues that had been solved which are the unpleasant view exists at the area and the open space that gives sunny area and lack of ground cover. The unpleasant view had been replaced with some shrub and new design at the area, while the open space had been planted some tall tree to provide shade and also add ground cover to avoid the floor from muddy during rainy day. Completing this one project is quite challenging, even though it is a pair work. There are advantages and disadvantages mostly when it comes to deciding the design. The advantages is many ideas we can gain and plan. However, there is a difficulty in choosing whose design is better and whose don't. Anyhow, good communication and discussing with partner does help a lot in choosing the best design. My feeling after completing this project is I am feeling very happy and proud of my teammate Husna and myself too. Our work at last had given us the sweet and meaningful experience on working together for the project. I hope in the future we can further use our skills and knowledge on doing landscape designing. That will be all for now. Thanks for watching.